Hey guys, I'm Shawn Williams. You're here with me at 5-Star Martial Arts in Los Angeles, California. I got my coach Dane here. We're going to show you guys a little bit of knee on stomach offense. Dane, go ahead and lay down. One of the things about knee on stomach offense, if you don't mind if I take my time, I like to talk a little bit, is why would you even put knee on stomach? Knee on stomach with the gi, I like to call it a position. Knee on stomach without the gi, it's more of a transition, gets the guy to move. Knee on stomach, as you know, or if you don't know, is a 2-point position. So if I secure the position long enough and hold for 3 seconds, I'm able to score 2 points off that. So it can be critical, especially if you pass the guard, you're down by 1 point, you can get 2 points for just the knee on stomach. Let's take a look at the position of knee on stomach, then we'll take a look at some attacks from that scenario. So anytime I want to go knee on stomach, it might be because he is just bottled up or I need points. I'm having a very hard time attacking, breaking through the defense. I'm having a hard time mounting. So we can go into this intermittent position called knee on stomach. So if he has a very sharp defense, everything is connected. The first thing we want to do is when we have our palms connected, I like to call this head and arm cross side. I like to have this hand facing the floor initially so we can put a good shoulder pressure without using our bicep. But when I disconnect my hands, this has to have some sort of grip. Whether we grab onto the armpit, whether I take out the lapel and grab the lapel, we need an anchor with this hand. Now, when we make an anchor with this hand, I'm going to pack it. This is called packing. It means I bring Dane's head in towards my body, which brings my elbow closer to my hip and increases that pressure of the shoulder. We're going to get some room now. Okay? We're going to bring our forearm, our elbow through to the bottom hip, and I'm going to bring my level quite low here to make a little bit of room and keep my weight seated backwards. Okay? Once we make a little room with our elbow, I'm going to put my foot on the floor like a wedge here so I can lift my knee up. If I just try to hop up, it's good, right? But I like to put my foot on the floor, which helps me raise my knee, and I'm going to replace my forearm with my leg. Now, when we replace that, I need some base on the other side because he's going to freak out probably. So I need to be ready to have some base. So I'm going to base my right hand out to the side. We're not quite there yet because my left knee is still on the mat. So to put the left leg up, I'm going to post my left hand and I'm going to give a little push, which is going to turn him away from me, making propping up my left leg fairly easy. Okay? So we get to this knee on stomach. With our left leg, it's crucial that my foot is going to point up and around my training partner's body, because if it's open like this, he's going to be able to push on my knee, my hip is open, I'm going to be off balance there. So we need to make sure our foot is angled over our training partner's head or our opponent's head, and my knee is slightly bent, right? Not locked out, it's slightly bent. This leg is going to be just like our arms from the mount. It's going to be moving all over the place. It doesn't have a very set position. As long as it's right around head height, and it's far enough away from him that he's not going to suck my knee up with this type of position here. So we're going to make sure our leg is far enough away from him. Okay? Our knee on the stomach, it can range from hip line all the way up to sternum line. If you like this guy at all, you won't put on his sternum in training. That's not very nice. But you might put it there in a tournament. But anyway, this knee's going to range, right? Depending on what you guys like. In training, like I said, I like to put it on the stomach. My detail about the right foot here, it's a big one. Okay? We don't want our toes on the mat. It's going to carry too much of my weight here. So what I like to do is keep the toes on the hip. Right? We're going to curve our foot, put the toes on the hip so that we feel what this leg is going to do. All right? I don't want this leg going underneath my legs and putting me back in half guard. So I'm going to keep my foot hooked on that hip and sit heavy, butt on heel. Not be very high here. Okay? That could lead to a 50-50 type situation actually. So we're going to sit heavy on our heel, and we have our hands going to do a various positions. So that is our knee on stomach position. Now if I want to maintain a grip, we might go collar and far knee. This will help me stabilize 1, 2, 3. I get my points, right? We're going to go more on the offensive here in a second. So this is our knee on stomach position. Just want to introduce that to you guys, tell you maybe some reasons why we might use it and the position itself. I'm Shawn Williams. You're here with Dane and I at 5-Star Martial Arts in Los Angeles. Also, Renzo Gracie, Los Angeles, Team Renzo Gracie. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you real soon.